Well, since it's 3:33 on Saturday afternoon, February 13th, isn't it? 2016. Time to shoot a video. This will be a video on many levels, and I try to be as humble as I can, but this will go super high and deep if you want to go there, but it is beautiful scenery. So, of course, so much is going on in the whole world, particularly here in the United States, because that's where I live, so I notice it. Super Bowl's over, but let's look at the journal today. I was kind of like surprised to see it, so of course this is a saver. Church leaders embrace at a historic meeting. One for the ages. Let's see. Pope Francis left, greeted Patriarch Kirill, head of the Russian Orthodox Church, in Havana on Friday. Okay. Anyway, WSJ. Windy, but hopefully not too bad. So, there it is. There we go. I guess for the first time in 1,000 years. Then I was cruising down. I'm going to make this succinct because this is a really important video. And I was listening to Lou Reed when he says, you know, he wished he would have lived 1,000 years ago in that one song. But here, let's look at the ships down there, Golden Gate Bridge. The two popes getting together, first time in 1,000 years. Well, let's just, you know, I got to go here. Things are going on, you know, putting ranchers in prison. Everything that's going on. So I'm just going to go there. The test of a true prophet is if his prophecies come true. You know, I read the White Horse Prophecy, which is the greatest prophecy of the last days. The two greatest prophecies are... okay, got some people writing up the thing. The two greatest prophecies of the last days are Matthew chapter 24 in the Bible and the White Horse Prophecy. I mean, the two greatest prophecies concerning the last days. Kind of a tubby guy there. Anyway, whatever. So, back to the White Horse Prophecy. Greatest prophecy about prior to the coming of Jesus Christ and everything. I read it on YouTube several years ago. But one of the parts of the White Horse Prophecy says that the two popes would get together, the Greek and the Catholic Pope. And so that just happened. And to read it today in the Wall Street Journal is pretty freaking amazing. So, luckily, I still had a copy of... I like to have multiple copies of important things. I got a copy in here. Let's see. The White Horse Prophecy. Let's see, come on. Let's see, there it is. George Washington Division, of course, is great. 47 White Horse Prophecy. And I know this is super raw, but okay, 47. White Horse Prophecy, okay. I love the toast at the beginning. Okay, here we go. I'm going to read some of it. Well, you guys can look at the view and I'll read it. You must continue to petition Congress all the time, but they will not give you your rights, but will govern you with strangers and commissioners. And you will see the Constitution of the United States almost destroyed. It will hang by a thread, as it were, as if by the finest silk fiber. At this point, the prophet's countenance became sad. He said, I love the Constitution. It was made by the inspiration of God, and it will be preserved. It's amazing how all of a sudden all this noise starts coming. Yes. Look at, well, even helicopters and stuff. Okay. It was made by the inspiration of God, and it will be preserved and saved by the efforts of the White Horse and the Red Horse, who will combine in its defense. The White Horse will raise an ensign on the tops of the mountains of peace and safety. It's the Rocky Mountains, that's why I was talking about that. It's not here. The White Horse will find the mountains full of memories and will become very rich. Oh my gosh, unbelievable. Well, whatever. So, you will see silver piled up in the streets. You will see gold shoveled up like sand. Gold will be of little value, even in a mercantile capacity, for the people of the world will have something else to do in seeking salvation. The time will come when the banks in every nation will fail Only 2 places will be safe where people can deposit their golden treasures. These places will be the White Horse, the Rocky Mountains, the Dream Mine near Salem, Utah, and England's vaults. Only 2 banks will be solved in the whole earth, those 2 places. A terrible revolution will take place in the land of America, such as never been seen before. For the land will literally be left without a supreme government, and every species of wickedness will run rampant. Father will be against son, son against father, mother against daughter, and daughter against mother. The most terrible scenes of murder and bloodshed and rapine that have ever been looked upon will take place. Okay. Anyway, I read here, I'll show you the traffic, what's going on. I was lucky to find a parking place. Joe Smith here, what a true prophet. After 1,000 years, the 2 popes get together. Oh my gosh, amazing. So if you really want to, jump fast and like really figure out what's going on, you might as well talk to, Joe Smith talked to 33 resurrected beings. Joseph Smith restored true Freemasonry. And there's all these people that, PSYOP and all these problems with masonry and stuff like that. Well, where does it come from? Let's go back to Solomon's temple. Figure it out when God first revealed, covenants to people. You got to get to the truth. Satan's always trying to destroy it. That's why his most effective tool is 90% falsehood. So, Joe Smith once again vindicated as a true prophet today. Just one sec, man. I just got to finish this video. Just collecting my thoughts here real quick. Let's look out this way. Isn't that beautiful? Anyway, looking back towards the city, you gotta, actually go off the earth, maybe even go out of the solar system and think about the big picture. When Christ comes, he's gonna reign for 1,000 years. San Francisco, super important city right now, but it won't be really relevant for a while. I wish people would just tune in with the Spirit of God. If you just listen to the light of Christ, what's in your heart, of course we're all sinners, but you try to be good for a few hours or a few minutes, and you'll have the Holy Ghost with you, and then you'll see everything, and you'll get bursts of pure intelligence. Like I've said before, the glory of God is intelligence, or in other words, light and truth. You can go there really fast. You know what? Here's the last important thing I'm going to say before I quit. Joseph Smith said, if you could see heaven for 5 minutes, you would learn more than if you read every book in every library on earth, okay? Including Alexandria. So figure out that one. Bueno, ciao amigos.